So a young man said that his baby mama contacted him and told him that she needed him to help her with her rent for a few months because she lost a job. And he said, "Don't you have a man?" And she said, "Yeah, I have a man, but I also have your daughter. So I need to know if you can help me for a few months." He said, "No." And she said, "Well, I have your daughter here. I need you to help me keep a roof over her head." And he said, "Well, I can do better than that." He said, "She can come stay with me for a few months until you get on your feet." She said, "Why would I do that? Why would I let her come stay with you when I'm going through something and all you have to do is help me and pay my rent?" He said, "Don't you have a man?" She called him all type of broke. Everything she could think of, she called him. And he sat there patiently. And he listened to her. And then when she got done all that fussing and cussing and bashing him and all that, he said, "But you calling me for help." He said, "So again, I can offer you this solution. I will come get my daughter and I will keep her safe until you get on your feet. That's what I can do for you." He said, "That's all I can do for you." He said, "But I'm not giving you money to put in a household and you got a man. But it's about your daughter. It's not about him." He said, "That's it. That's the reason why I can take my daughter and I can make sure my daughter's good."
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
All right. Welcome to Grown Man Talking Incorporated. We have a very deep topic for you today. So make sure you share. The solution to her situationship. The phone lines will be up. So make sure you call in with your opinion or just share your experience. Also, tune in next Friday as the Grown Man Talking Incorporated come back to your screens with the Emotional Affair, July 2nd. And you never know what we're going to talk about on here. But if you do have some topic ideas, hit me and Dwight up. Hey, you never know. We might be talking about it. Now, until Des come in, we're going to go ahead and let Dwight take over. And here we go, handing it over. Mr. Dwight.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Grown Man Talking. Your host, Dwight. And hope y'all having a great weekend, great Friday, coming up weekend and everything. So I hope everybody's doing well. And like she said, Dez is running late in traffic. So as soon as he comes in, he'll be joining us. But until then, I have Queen in the house. So Queen, come on in. Why don't you come on in? Yeah, make yourself at home.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
What's up, Queen? And before we continue, I just want to say congratulations to you. You're starting to pop off now. You out there, And Queen, before we start, why don't you let the people know what you're doing? Because somebody might need your service. I haven't requested you to do a commercial. You ain't did it yet, but give a little something about what you're doing before we get into the topic.
Are you just gonna put me on the spot like that? So, so I am a mobile phlebotomy service. What I do is I go to doctors' offices, people's homes, assisted facilities. I work with doctors and things of that nature to get you the healthcare that you need. So say you need your labs done and you don't feel like going to the lab or the doctor to get it done, I will come to you no matter where you are. To be at home, you can be on the beach, you can be at work, whatever the case may be. And if that happens to inconvenience you, you call me and you won't be inconvenienced. And trust me, it's all comfort and convenience.
Yes, yes. I might have to call you. I might have to call you. I might get lazy. I might have to go in. Yeah, take that on back there to him because I don't feel like being there with the rest of these people sneezing and coughing and laugh and waiting for my
Right,
laugh done. So
right.
I'll be giving you a call. Yeah,
You
easy,
got the
fast.
long. Nobody wants to sit in the lab for 20, 30 minutes, wait for an hour, wait
That's
to be
right.
seen to get their blood drawn. Nobody wants that. It'd be
That's right.
easy, 15 minutes, and be gone.
Well, don't worry. Your phone will be blown up. I'm gonna let you know. Now, on this on that note, now the video we saw, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Now I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Uh, if I have an ex, that I have a child with,
Mhm.
and she has a man that's living with her, first of all, I want to make sure, I don't care who you date or what you do, just don't have no crazy person around my child. That's all I'm gonna say. But with that being said, if a man is staying there at the house and you becoming late behind your rent, your water bill, light bill, what have you, then I had to question what's going on at the house. Now, me personally, I couldn't let my child stay in the house where the lights are turned off and the water's off. I might do it that first time. Okay, I'm gonna be keeping it real. I'll do it that first time to help the ex out, because I want my baby to have some lights. I want my baby to have a roof over his or her head and water to feel comfortable as possible. But if it comes a habit to where it's more of an every month needs that, oh, wait, you need to do this, you need to do this, we need more food and this and this, then yeah, I'm going to get a little deterred and I'm going to say, well, to you and your lover, whoever this man to get yourself together, I believe I would like to bring the child home with me because the child will have, wherever the child needs, it'll be there. And it's not like I'm coming out of pocket for, not only my child, but to also take care of you and this so-called, I can't even call him a man, boy that stays at your house that's not trying to do nothing to help pay bills there since he's living there. Now, Queen, I'm going to ask you, how do you feel about that as a woman? Do you feel that maybe not all women, some women are wrong for doing this? What's your take on it?
Well, I have to 100% agree with you. Now, I actually went through that, and it took someone of wisdom to
Mm-hmm.
enlighten me. I was raised, well, I can't say I was raised, I was told
Uh-huh.
by my grandmother. I called her one day because I needed some help, in that exact point. But I was getting my new apartment. I said, hey, then I need some money to help me, get my apartment. I need a deposit for my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, baby, let me tell you something. If your mama ain't told you, let me tell you something. If you got a man
Mm-hmm.
in your house,
Well,
that man should be being the man and help you with your responsibilities. If not, take care of them completely. She said, now, I'm going to send you the money this time. She said, but as long as you got that man, don't you call me, sweetheart. I love you. Don't you call me, because that man needs to be doing what he's doing as a man. She said, if he can't do what he needs to do as a man, you need to get rid of him. She said, I help you all day long as you're single, but as long as you got a man,
mm,
living in your house,
well,
you should not be having no type of discrepancies. You shouldn't be behind in no bills. Your car shouldn't need to be fixed, because that's what that man is for. She said, baby, I'm tell you something else. You can do bad by yourself. So if you're struggling by yourself, you don't need to be struggling with you. You need to go struggle on somewhere else. So
well.
I agree with you on that, because I feel like if the tables were turned and I was a guy, I would say
Yeah.
the same thing. I wouldn't even let it go on multiple times. You good. I won't let it go
Mm-hmm.
on multiple times. The first time that happened, I'm gonna tell her the same thing my grandmother told me, and I'm like, look, like you said, I take my child
Mm-hmm.
until you get on your feet or get things together. But no, I'm not helping you. That you got a man, husband, boyfriend, whatever in your home. It's no reason why you should be behind in bills or anything like that. If
Mm-hmm.
he can't provide for you, why you even got him with you?
And
But
you
so
know
yeah,
why? You know why?
100% agree with you.
Queen,
That's why I was
Queen,
saying, can't no man come stay with me. You can't come stay in my house and think you're gonna be up here laying up on me, because you're
hey,
not. You're gonna
Queen, I'm
build
gonna
some
tell
type
you
of
this.
bill.
Your grandma is full of wisdom, and look, and it's not to be throwing shade at some women. I mean, you love who you want to love, and we know why he's there, because he's doing the job, but he's doing the job is not paying no bills. You know, if I'm saying, you know, he's doing that type of job. But your grandma, just like every other grandmas I know, aunties, not only them, uncles, grandfathers, it's true. You got a man there
It's
that
no.
yeah, he should be helping. And okay, let's put it like this. Let's say that you had a man there. He did have a job. He lost his job. But let me tell you, that man is going to hustle. He going to do whatever he got to do to try to help pay a bill. He just not going.
Right.
I would feel bad staying with a woman and not bringing nothing to the table. I mean, of course, I'm gonna help clean up the house. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But if I have to go out here and hustle, if I had to go out here and find a job that I even don't like, I don't care what it is. A lot of people make excuses, but I don't want to flip no burgers. I don't want to fry. Look, you do what you got to do. But
Right.
being a man, you know, being a man staying with a woman, and then a man that has children with a woman that has a man staying there that's not doing nothing besides eating up all the food, using all the lights,
Mm-hmm.
running the water up. Everything he's doing, everything besides trying to get up and help out financially and everything. So I can't get mad at another man if another man gets mad about that. He has a lot to say about that. And some men will make a big deal out of it. Some men wouldn't make a big deal of it. Like I said, I'll give you a free pass that first month. You know what I'm saying? Because
You forgot laying down with her. You forgot laying down. You don't get laid till the bills get paid.
well, well, how that old saying go? There's no romance without what? What is that? No romance without what? Finance, right? And that's what they say.
That's right. That's right.
You know. Let me ask you this: is that really? No, let me just say this: is that really true? If there's no money, there's no romance.
Yeah, I'm like, what you here for? I could please myself. What you here for?
Well, yeah, you do got that rose, but hey, anyway. Uh, yeah, y'all right about that since that rose came out. But on the serious note, though, but still,
I'm just saying you can do bad by yourself. I'm just saying you can do bad by yourself.
yeah, you can, but you know, the thing is, some women get mad about that, and ladies, some of y'all don't understand what some men are saying because it's not like they care. Well, most of us don't care who you seeing, but you gotta be realistic. You know, you got this dude there, and all he's doing, he could be playing video. There's nothing wrong playing, y'all. I'm 59. I still play video games. Ain't nothing wrong with it. The man could be playing video games, sitting there drinking, doing nothing besides getting a job. So you got to understand how this other man your ex might feel having children there, and then they call him dad, or you calling them saying there's no food because that grown man ate all the damn food up. He ate everything up. He ate the kids' Cheerios. He ate this. He ate that. So there's no food in the house. Then he's the one that's burning up all the electricity. He's the one that's using the water, so your stuff gets turned off, or you can't pay no bill. And now you want to get angry with him with the ex if the ex decides not to give you the money for it. Now you want to get mad at him. What for? There's no reason to get mad at this man because you got a grown man standing at the house that's not doing nothing besides, I guess, pleasing you, and that's it.
Where's my charger? It's not the ex's responsibility for that. The ex don't even live there. She live out needing help with her bills. It's not even the ex's responsibility. It's the current man that she's with responsibility. And if that man was not there, it would become her responsibility. But then it would be a game changer because now it's only her.
Yeah.
If it was only her and the kids and she was in that bind, then by all means, please help out your baby mama by all means. You know, as a woman will want that man to help make sure that that child, you know, has lights on, has food in his mouth, the car is running. That's a real woman is not going to be mad about that. They, you know, go ahead and go do that. But if they have a man there with them, and you know, and it's not your responsibility; it's that man's responsibility.
That's right. Now, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Queen. Let me ask you this. Let's say that you're in a relationship with a man, right? Now, you have the ex is doing his thing, and the kids. Then now, is there a difference? Say, for instance, that if a woman let a man come in the house, but he loses his job, right? He loses his job. He's having a hard time finding work, okay? And the bills are piling up. will you still have that same type of energy for the man that recently lost his job? But he's trying, but will you still have that type of energy for that man as well?
He better go to labor ready.
Well. Hey,
You better-
I can't argue with you on that because you're right. You can definitely do that. You
I'm
can.
saying.
Hey, I mean, you can definitely do that. I mean, I'm just trying to cover all the bases with this, because some men are not just there just to lay up on a woman. Some of them truly are there trying to help the woman, but sometimes you might lose your job and you have a hard time finding work, but you still got to eat. You still got to use
Right.
electricity.
You
So
right.
what,
In the
what's that?
Bible, it says a man that don't work don't eat.
Doesn't eat. You're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. And we having we actually right now we having a lot of young ladies that are with men that don't work, and some of the young men or older men feeling the way because most of the men are already paying child support, so they
Mhm.
already paying child support, and the baby getting paid. But on top of that, not only are they paying child support, you call the man and you saying, "Well, we need more money." So as a man paying child support, he gonna say, "Well, look, I pay child support to support my child. I'm not supposed to support you or your lover or whoever this
That's
man.
right.
So how you gonna get an attitude with me and you use the child as because they use the child as a pawn, like, well, your
Yeah.
baby gonna be without lights, your
Yeah.
baby not gonna eat, your baby's not gonna have water and this and that. And just like the videos, when we saw the video, well, let me come get my baby. They can come.
Right.
I said again, they can come stay with me, and y'all
Right.
can light candles, or y'all can go pull water from the neighbors, and the babies can stay home with me. But
Right.
even saying that, some women still have an attitude. So if you're not taking my baby, it's not your baby, it's our baby. First of all, it's ours. You didn't make the baby by yourself. So I don't see why there will be a problem if I came to go pick up my kids until you and your lover are able to get yourself together to pay your lights, to pay your water, or whatever the case may be. So why should there be a problem when you come pick up my child or children, bring them home with me to stay at my house until y'all fix the problem? I just want to say now you wouldn't have a problem with that, right, Queen?
Not at all. As I said earlier, I mean, if that woman is single, then by all means, I'm going to tell you to help her because any real woman will want her man to make sure her child is taken care of, whether it's lights, water, gas, food, or whatever the case may be. But like you
Mm-hmm.
said, if you got a man, I mean, sweetheart, I take my child, you go to your mama house.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna go to your mama house, but I'm gonna take my child to make sure my child is well taken care of. He got a roof over his or her head. He has food in his or her mouth, and
Mm-hmm.
clothes on his or her back. But
Yeah.
what you got going on at home is not my responsibility.
You know what, Queen? I'm gonna tell you this. That's why I tell people many, many moons ago because I've been blessed to be on this earth for quite some time, and I had some friends that was in a situation like that, and his baby mama. I remember we was going where we was going. We was going somewhere to eat. So she just kept blowing up his phone, and we like, "What's going on?" He said, "Man, she keep calling me. I'm already paying child support. I'm already doing this, and now
Mhm.
she calling for some more money because she has a man there at her house that don't do nothing. He don't. When I mean he don't do nothing, he don't fix the car. All he do when he said he go pick up the kids, all he do is have his butt on the couch watching sports, drinking, and or maybe playing cards with his friends. So
Mhm.
that typical day that we was out, she kept blowing them up, saying that the lights was out. The lights was turned off the house, and there's no air. It was hot, and it gets hot in the summertime. Down here in Texas,
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
hot as hell. So he said, "Hey, look, man, we gotta go pick up my kids because it's hot. Electricity got turned on." So we go down there to pick up. It's right over there off of somewhere off of Pan Bible. I ain't get it correct, but it's over there off of Pan Bible
Mhm.
in San Antonio. So we go there, we park the car, we get out. Now I'm sitting in the car saying, "Hey, ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm sitting in the car and wait for my boy." So I'm sitting in the car just chilling. Next thing I'm hearing is chairs and cussing. I'm like, "Oh, what's going on over there?" So I'm hearing more. I'm hearing a bunch of cussing, and that's okay. I ain't gonna lie now, cause that kind of be a little dangerous. But I got the car and I went to the door. So when I got to the door, they're standing there arguing, and so she like, the kids ain't going nowhere. And then the dude has the nerve to say, "Yeah, our children is not going anywhere." He said, "Our children."
Mm-mm.
The hell, our children. So I'm just standing there listening. I said, "Okay, I'm just gonna stand here and watch." Is that music playing?
That is music playing. I hear some
Get to the
music.
story. But look,
That is
hey, don't talk on no way. I'm gonna finish the story after the commercial. And look, if y'all like to call, there's a number down there. Y'all can give us a call. If you know a story about somebody been through this, be free to call us. But we'll be back after these messages in 2 or maybe 1. So don't go anywhere.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Yeah, don't be shy. All that number.
Yeah. Oh. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah. Oh. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah. You are the mother of a nigga child. I don't think you should have another man at your house.
At my house, and you pay bills in my house?
I mean, I help you.
When I need help.
Right.
But I can't have a nigga at my house.
Because I feel like he can do it. It's a shortcut. Why you calling me? He right there.
Why I can't get help from both of y'all? Because you my baby daddy.
That's really kind of like, that's soft taxing and finessing though.
I got
and that's unfair to the mother of my child who I'm with now.
How?
That's not right.
Why?
That's extra shit.
Okay, your baby mama, right? What exactly are you doing for her household?
Whatever she need me to do. If she needs some help,
lights, groceries,
whatever she need from me.
Need the help.
Baby daddy, I need whoa. I'm short $150. I need $25. Zelle me this. Whatever. I never say no. I always give it to her.
So because you do that, she can't have a nigga at the house?
No, it's just not right. He should be providing a shelter for you. You should go to his house.
All right. We want to thank everyone over there at both pages of Facebook, also YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Rumble, and Kick for tuning in. I see ya. And also, as y'all see every now and then flashing up, be more than welcome to subscribe to our channel. And also, if you look to the top left of your screen, if you find it in your heart to want to donate towards the platform, it does help out a whole lot when we have our events to purchase things like the trophies or gift baskets, gift cards, whatever we have going on. So all donations go towards that. As you know, our business is non-profit. So make sure that you just show some love and support the channel. Now over to Dwight, and we have Mr. Britton Carton in the room.
What's happening, Mr.
Britton? What's up?
Hey, had technical difficulty, had to go dig up another phone and this and that. Oh my God.
Well, I'm so happy that you joined us, and I'll have to hear what you have to say about that. Now, I'm gonna just finish this quick story. I was telling Queen and our audience about, a friend of mine that went to go pick up his kids, because where the kids were staying at, the ex had a man staying there, but wasn't helping with the bills, so the lights got turned on, Mr. Britton. And in Texas, it gets super hot. So while we over there, they arguing. And then the man, the one that's living with her, had a lot of nerve to say, you're not taking our kids. So it was about to be, it was about to go down the Wild Wild West. It was about to be a fight on. Now I jumped in and say, look, there's no need for this. Let's think about the kids. He kept cussing and acting a fool. I'm looking at her and like, so this is how it's gonna go down. You gonna let this man that you have in your house that don't pay no bills, that don't do nothing. So you're gonna let this man fight your ex, your baby daddy in front of the kids. So I guess she thought about it and she got in between and said, "Baby,"
Over here.
to her boyfriend, and said, "Calm down. Let's let them take the kids. Let them take the kids. We'll figure it out." And even after that was being said, this man was still being aggressive. So thank God that there was no violence. We was able to get the kids. The kids came with us. We went to go eat, and we took the kids to his house. So, ladies, I just want to tell you that right there is just crazy. Now, you would think any other one would say, "Okay, you go ahead and take the kids to the cool air conditioned house. We'll stay here and we'll open the windows, light a candle." Because, like I said, it is not his responsibility to pay your bills there. The man, my boy's already paying child support. He ain't supposed to pay everything. And you got a man living in your house that ain't doing nothing but mowing your grass. But anyway, Mr. Britton, what you got to say about that?
Oh, wow. Well, first of all, I miss y'all. How y'all doing? So,
Miss you too.
let me say
Nice
this.
to meet you.
Yeah. So it's about getting an understanding. First of all, they started out wrong. The way you start something is the way you're gonna finish it. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't go in setting the ground rules. First of all, it's about my babies. It ain't even about you.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? It's
That's
about
right.
my babies. So I'm gonna do whatever I got to do to make sure my baby's all right, and including paying the bill. But if you got a chump living there, you know what I'm saying? And he called himself being the man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just about wrinkling the sheets. He need to be doing something, because what I need my kids to see is the illustration of what a real man is and what he's supposed to do. Now, if you're not doing that, when I come over there, give me my babies and let me get gone.
That's what's up.
And when
That's
y'all
what's up.
get through playing, then, I bring them back. But before I even do that, we're going to have to all sit down as adults and get an understanding about these babies, because that's what comes first. That's what's going to get somebody waiting on child call or walking the yard, talking about what movie they showing this week. See, it had me doing all of that.
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying? I'd be on that yard again. You know what I mean?
right.
About my babies.
I know that's
So before it get to that, you know what I'm saying? And then you don't want to have no confusion in front of the kids. You know what I'm saying? As parents, and particularly, for us as African American, we got to start doing better in showing our kids how to interact in
right.
those relationships. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it started with all the adults, all three of them, even dude that was cool, the father, but
Right.
all of them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because where he see they lacking that, he got to step up and take control and say, "Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. We're gonna get an understanding." You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying about these kids? When I come over here, it ain't no shenanigans. If it ain't
Mm-hmm.
right, I'm taking them, bam. You know what I mean? Now,
Yeah.
what I would do now is, now I need to go to court and see what I need to do to put some protection on them and me.
I know that's right. Cause
You know.
I'm gonna tell you this, Mr. Britton. I'm gonna tell you this. Like my boy handled that well. I'm a father. My kids are grown, but I would be mad too if my kids was there and the ex has a man there that ain't doing nothing, like you said, wrinkling the sheets,
Yeah.
and I'm already paying a bunch of child support on top of that, and
Right.
then this dummy you got in your house can't even help you pay a light bill, but
That's
yet the
right.
dummy gonna tell me, "I'll get nigga when you had the kids with the woman, those are my kids."
That's right.
Who you gonna tell these kids? We definitely gonna have a throwdown. You gonna tell me my kids, y'all can stay here in this hot box and suffer, but the kids are coming home with me. They're
That's
coming
right.
home with
Right now. Right
that.
now. We ain't even conversating
So,
about that. Hey, y'all, get your stuff. Let's go.
exactly. Y'all fix that light bill, pay those bills. Hey, look, y'all do the best way y'all can. Do the best
Don't
way y'all
y'all
can.
see I got Kato with me, Kato White with
That's
me?
right. Tell him, Mr. Britton. Tell him.
You
Now,
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
uh, now, Queen. Now you saw that video. I'm pretty sure Mr. Britton saw that second video we saw. What are your opinion on that second video we saw just recently?
Well, that the other video that says a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I got a few things from that video.
Right.
One is he sound like a bitter baby daddy, sound like
Mm-hmm.
a jealous baby daddy, and they still goosing.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
he's like, I give her whatever she need. He need to go this and do that. I'm like, okay, yeah, they goosing because you're not gonna just give You know, your baby
Still goosing, huh?
anything you need. You know what I'm saying? And then you're sounding jealous because, well, if he did something, no, you jealous because she moved on, and then you're wanting to take his place, but somebody else took his place. So yeah, he's trying to find a ways to be controlling. Well, she can't have, and so you pay her bills, and he's like, "Without giving her whatever she needs." So if you pay her bills, yeah, y'all over there goosing. So he got a little control. He got a little
Can I ask the question? What's goosing?
Okay, I'm trying to be polite to people in the air. Mr. Robinson.
Wait a minute.
Mr. Robinson, just tell him.
You don't know what goosing is?
What's goosing?
I'm trying to be polite. We on the air. I'm trying to be polite.
Okay.
Yeah, I be getting to it. I want to know. I'm looking for some help.
Well, goosing down here in Texas in the South, goose is another term, the word of, you're doing the nasty. You're doing
stuff.
Oh,
y'all bumping and grinding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the day, you're goosing.
Well, say that. I don't know.
Goosing. Yeah.
I don't know. I know. I'm just, I know about regular sheets and sweating. You know what I mean? Let me get a sweat in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my God! But yeah,
I want to drip all over you. I'm into that. You know what I mean? But
So in that situation, she gave him power.
Yeah.
So she gave him control. So he's like, she this and that because I do. The only reason why he do whatever she needed because they over there, are killing it. They bumping and grinding.
Okay, good. Now, Mr.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Mr. Britt. Now, Mr. Britt, you saw that second video, right?
You say what?
Did you see that second video?
No, man. I've been trying to fight to get in.
The second video, it was the same. The guy sitting at the table with his ex, and they going back and forth about bills, and he's talking about the man being in the house, not paying nothing. And he said, he mentioned his woman, and he asked her, well, how do you think my woman would feel about that? And he just feel like, well, y'all or the kids and y'all should come home with me. Now I can see he said the kids. He lost when he said y'all, which means her, just like Queen says. They must be goosing on the side. But yeah, so that's the second video when the guy was saying that the kids shouldn't have to suffer because the dude over there is not paying those bills, and the kids are in need and everything, and he felt like, well, also that she shouldn't have a man. Now I disagree with that. You can't tell a woman not to have a man just because you helping her pay the bills and everything and stuff like that. She needs somebody to love as well. She just needs to find a man that's able to help her and just don't get no bum on the street just laying up there not doing anything. Now, Mr. Brittany, if you was say this, Mr. Brittany, let's say you was paying your ex's bills, right? You was helping her with her bills.
Right.
And then she move a man in. Will you have a problem with her moving a man in, knowing that you are the one that's actually helping paying the bills, and now she's moving the man in the house? How would you feel about that?
Well, my thing is, I got to be honest. I actually never really had that issue, but I had something similar like that. And my thing was, I got to pay the cost anyway to be boss. So I didn't have no problem about paying, but it's high paid, right? Mm-hmm. So if you got a chump up in there, I'm not giving you 50. Let's just hypothetically 1,500, 2,000. Because I was giving you a little bit extra, but I'm not giving you that type of paper in your hand and you go spend it on this chump.
Okay, we got a caller on the line.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, give me them bills. What you got to pay? Okay, I got that. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do it.
All right, Mr. Britton.
You know what I'm saying? So when it's done, it's done. And I just ain't never had that problem. I've never had, and I had guys step in and be with the woman and this and that. But I never had where they tried to disrespect me. Thank God. I know. I guess they realized he's kind of certifiable. Mr. Britton. But I never had that problem. You know what I'm saying? And I never disrespected.
We got a caller on the line.
Hold that pause, Mr. Britton. We're gonna see what this caller. The caller wasn't the grown man talking. What you have to say about this topic? The caller there?
You there, caller?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Hello.
had a comment. It's about that last video y'all just played.
What they doing? Sign language call in?
Video when he
God
talks
damn.
about
I mean, still.
he's not gonna take care of his baby mama if she has a man in the house, but he'll take care of the woman in his house.
Okay, I missed that. Say it again.
Okay, so when he was saying that he wouldn't take care of his baby mama, but he would take care of the new woman he got because
Okay.
he got a man.
Right.
Okay, I heard men say that they don't want the. It's not necessary that the man is still having relations with the baby mama. It's just a simple fact that he does not want her to have nobody.
Mm-hmm.
While he can move on with his life, but he don't want her to move on. He wants her to stay there just in case.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you. And look, I agree with you that nobody should tell somebody they can't have a relationship. I mean, if I am helping you pay bills,
it's controlling. That's
what it sounds like. Or like Queen said, they might be still goosing on the side.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't even. A man, this one lady, I just saw. I'm gonna tell you a small story. Short. Okay, a woman, she broke up with her aggressive, overbearing ex-husband, and she had a couple kids with him and stuff. But he told her that she couldn't be with nobody. Didn't want her to be with nobody. But he moved on and got him a little side chick. But he just told her that she couldn't be with nobody. She don't want nobody around his kids.
Yeah. Yeah, he's out of hand. He had a pocket out of that. You had to have trust in your ex not to bring nobody around your kids. That's crazy. But you cannot tell a woman that she cannot have a relationship. You in a new relationship, so why she can't be in a relationship now? If you helping her with the bills and helping her with this and that, that's fine. But if she decides to have a boyfriend, just like Mr. Britton said, I wouldn't have a problem with that either. But hopefully you have a man that's going to work and help you pay bills around the house. I personally, just like Mr. Britton said, I wouldn't care less. I just want to make sure my kids are well taken care of.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he still have kids. You still got to take care of them children, regardless of whoever she's with.
That's true.
That doesn't mean that I understand that you don't want to pay no extra bill. Like, I'm not gonna pay your light bill because I'm gonna pay your child support. I'm the kids have what they need, but I'm not gonna do anything else.
That part right there. That part right there. I agree. Totally agree. Any of y'all have any questions for the caller?
I don't even know what the caller said. I'm still waiting on smoke signals or something to tell me what they said.
Okay, so I'm just listening to what she said. It's the man basically has a woman, but he don't want the baby mama to be, to move on or whatever. He's keeping her as a placeholder.
Yeah.
Just in case the right
Perfect.
So therefore, is she the only way he can speak to her like that is if she gave him power to do it.
Yeah.
So therefore, they have to be doing something for that power to be given. It has to be some type of arrangement or agreement somewhere where he's like, okay, if as long as you can't just because we're doing this, there's a piece missing.
But
the piece is this. It's called mental health. So let me explain that. I mean, when you go into relationships, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we have some tumultuous times in relationships sometimes.
Right.
But, at some point, clarity got to sink in, and we got to remember how we met and who we were when we started this. When we started this, we started it as friends. We got to go back and find that common denominator. A guy should be sound enough in his, I don't know. Like I say, I'll be 70 in January, so I come from a different era. And my thing is, I'm like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, any man that I know, all my friends want peace. You know what I'm saying? I want peace. So I don't want somebody that's been connected to me to really do bad. I don't want that woman to do bad, because if she doing bad and the guy she with is doing bad, I would even help him find a job or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I want him to do all right, because I don't need my babies in an environment where they ain't all right.
Right.
And, you know, so I'm going to pay the cost to be boss. And what, you know, for me, it's like, do what I can do, back up. I ain't trying to keep bumping and grinding with her. You know what I'm saying? So that comes as a result of, you know, even outside the kids, the connection was that y'all didn't have no friendship. Y'all had a sex ship.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all thing was based on. Now you jealous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, it don't even go like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that,
well, that
you know,
was the end of
when
my,
they sit
that was the end
down
of my
and they
segment.
really
Bye, y'all.
define their relationship,
Thank you for calling in,
particularly
caller.
now that you got kids, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you could take a different path. You don't even have to have no static with that mess.
I know that's right. But hey, y'all hold on to those styles. I hear some music playing. And don't go nowhere, y'all. We'll be back in 2 or 2, or maybe 1. Don't go nowhere. Be right back.
Is it okay for your boyfriend to pay his baby mama rent?
No.
You know he got a kid. You know he got a child.
But
you know that.
He'll stay with us.
But no, he want to help her out.
I don't give a damn.
That's his family.
Then he better go be with her and build a family. Then
he making sure you straight too.
I don't give a damn.
So that's not okay.
No.
He making sure his kid is good under a roof.
He can stay with us if his baby mama is not able to take care of that child, and the child can come stay.
Now you taking the kid away from his mom.
But that's not my problem. He's gonna be coming to a safer, more stable home.
No, who said they're not stable?
Well, if she can,
that's just something he want to do.
Well, then no.
That's not okay?
No.
To take care of his family?
He can buy the kid the stuff that the kid needs. Or, for instance, let's say the kid had 3 field trips in a month, right? The baby mama pays her $200 field trip. She pays $600 out of pocket. Then the baby dad's like, I wanted to pay for the field trip, and gives her $600, and she goes spend it how she wants. That's fine. But for him to be like, oh yeah, I want to pay your rent. Nah, nigga.
But you well taken care of and you good. But it's a problem for him to go pay his baby mama rent.
I don't give a fuck. You better go eat your baby mama damn booty.
It ain't always. Why you think it always boils down to that?
Rent. She got different niggas that can pay her shit.
What if she don't move like that?
Okay, then she better get to moving on the job.
So that's not okay. Wow, you taking that kid away from his mama.
Negative. She can see him.
Wow.
All right. Make sure y'all tune in next Friday as Grown Man Talking Incorporated return to y'all screens with the emotional affair when your mate has a best friend that's of the same sex that you are. What are you to do? Mainly it's about the woman when her man got a best friend for a woman and he confides in her about y'all personal business. How would you feel? Tune in next week as they talk about it. And also, as y'all seen, if there's flashing up to subscribe to the channel, we have upgraded already. They awarded us to be able to subscribe to our channel. So please subscribe, show some love. Also, if you want to give monetary donations, you can just take your phone camera up to the left side of the screen at the top, and you can donate towards the platform themselves because we are nonprofit. We work off of donations only. So we got Dez back in the building now to host the show. So we're going to go ahead and turn it over to Mr. Dez.
Well, good evening, all. Good evening. Sorry for the delay. Side effects of being on the road. But I don't know what everybody was discussing before, but as far as that video, you know, it kind of troubles me that some women would allow allow these children to be stripped away from their parents, according to that last video. And I don't know if Spicy played the video already that I sent her. I don't know if you played that one already.
Yes.
You did?
Yes, sir. That was the intro.
Okay, well, I wanted to speak. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Well, I apologize for sending y'all backwards. But I wanted to talk on that video because when it came across my timeline, it really bothered me, and it told me that for that particular scenario, that woman was really trying to use that baby for money. Because if it was really all about the baby, when he said, I can come and get my daughter until you get on your feet, she should have been right on point with it. She should have let it go, let it happen. Because just speaking from personal experience, I was in that position. Right. But at the same time, my ex-wife at the time, she didn't ask me for money. She just asked me to keep the kids. It was no problem.
I feel you on that, Dez. I agree with you. It shouldn't be a problem when it comes to the kids. And if she's there and she got a man there that they not connecting, how they're not paying the bills, I don't see a problem with the father coming picking up his child or children to take them to his place. It shouldn't be no confusion. There shouldn't be no problem with that because you didn't make the baby by yourself. Okay. And especially you got the man that's in the child's life, you know, that's taking care of the child, is there for the children of the child. So why there should be a problem now? Because you got with somebody that's not helping paying bills and you're having a hard time, that child shouldn't have to suffer because of y'all suffering. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah, so you know, and that's why, you know, I presented this topic to Spicy, and then look at that video right there to where she's saying that the baby mama need to do this and do that and the third. Whenever it affects the kids, you know, I understand you may have some bitter feelings toward that other individual, but why would you punish the children? The children didn't even ask to be here. Why would you punish the children because you have bitter and ill feelings? That's not fair to them. And what you're going to end up doing in the long run is pushing that child away from you. Because when that child gets older and they can see through the BS and they can tell you how they really feel, they're gonna let you and demonstrate to you how bad of a position that you put them in and how bad that you hurt them. And in turn, they may end up not liking you at all, especially if the father or the mother was trying to do the right thing.
Right.
But, you know, I'm just one man, you know.
Hey, I mean, I feel you. We all gave story. Queen has and Mr. Britton, we gave different stories on different different on that same topic and different scenarios or how would you act, how would you do. Even Mr. Britton just said that, just like I said to her, if that was the case, at one time I would let it slide. That's just me. If I had a woman that we had kids together and the bills and she was asking for money for rent because the guy that she's with couldn't cover it, I'll do it that one time. I'm gonna be real because I want my child to have a roof over their head. I want my kids to feel safe. But if it continues, then we're gonna have a problem. And I'm gonna say, okay, until y'all get y'all situations, until y'all get y'all stuff together, let me bring my kids to my place. See what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no problem. Until y'all get y'all things together, if you're gonna stay with this man and y'all love each other, but y'all having a hard time, I'm taking care of my babies. I ain't said I'm gonna take care of you and him. Y'all need to work that on your own. But let me bring my children home with me where they have water, light, gas, and they safe. And then y'all work on where y'all got to work on to get yourself situated. So I'll let it slide one time.
I can get that, but like in that video, but in that video, if you living with a man, why are you coming and asking me for money? That's the part that got me, because my ex-father-in-law, when I got married, he was laughing when he said it, but he said, "She yours now.
Oh wow.
You need to handle your business."
Mm-hmm.
And now he was joking when he said it, because we did need, there were times when we needed help and he still helped us out and everything. But the principle that he was trying to relate to me is, she's no longer my responsibility, even though she's my daughter. Right. She's your responsibility now.
Right.
But
that's basically what he was trying to tell me.
Yeah, but that's a different issue. We talking about somebody wrinkling the sheets with her, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't gonna pay like they weigh. They ain't trying to help. If they're not trying to, that's one thing. If they fall on hard times, okay, that's understandable. We all do. So it's about, how can I protect my kids? So I take them off y'all's hands, because a house without finance is a disruptive house, right? Mm-hmm. So now people get to calling folks out their name. You get to being lazy, this, be this and that. So it's gonna be some trauma in there. So if I'm a thinking man, I'm gonna think ahead, and I'm gonna remove my kids to times get better to keep them safe. As a father, he's absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? Your father-in-law, that's your wife now. My mother had to tell me once before that when I got married, she said, me and my wife was going through it, and she kept trying, she was like, look, I'm your wife. I'm ahead of your mother now. Yeah. And I was like, no, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? And all of this, and I bugged out. So I was talking to my mom, and she said, but what's the problem? And I told her what she said. She said, boy, let me tell you something. She said, she absolutely right. Her name, she Miss Carter now, not you, not me. I'm your mama. That's your wife. You got a responsibility to her first. That's a different area. You know what I'm saying? So what your father-in-law was saying was, that's your responsibility now. You got to make that happen. Now, as parents will always pitch in when they can, but for the most part, you come before your parents with her, and vice versa. Simple as that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but at the same time, like you said, if you up there, as you say in your words, you got somebody up there wrinkling your sheets, they need to pay how they weigh. Ain't no way you should be calling me when you got a whole grown man living in the house with you that he can't help you pay the rent. So what is he doing there?
In between the sheets.
I think we agree on that. You can't be free goosing on me. It's like you getting your funky 40 off on me. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, what y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? I got to pay the bill.
I'm sorry, y'all. This Wi-Fi keep on going out.
I'm just saying that just lead it back to what I said earlier. I could do bad by myself. I mean, if I'm going to struggle and you can't help me get out of the struggle, I can struggle by myself. So you don't need to be here. Just throw the whole man away. I mean, again, back to biblical things again, which people really need to reach back to, because that's why it's so messed up. As you say, she became your wife. When you get married, the pastor tells you, your wife comes before your parent. You guys are a covenant. So I really asked a lot of people, I'm like, if you had your mother, your father, and your wife, who come first? I had some stupid people tell me my mother. And wrong. You are now in your own covenant. That is your mother. Your wife comes before anything. Right. And then you got the part of where it was said, if a man don't work, he don't eat. Period. So you're not working. I'm gonna find a way to feed me and my kids, but you're not gonna eat nothing because you're a man. You're supposed to be the provider. So if you lose a job, I mean, there's plenty of temp agencies. Like I said earlier, go to Labor Ready. Find a way to help provide for your household. I mean, just don't sit there and not do nothing now. I expect that from some Pookies and Ray Rays.
Woo. Yeah, I agree.
You get a lot from Pookies and Ray Rays. And you don't need to have no Pookie or no Ray Ray. You need a man or be by yourself. I can struggle by myself. Why I'm gonna have a man struggle with me for? Why I gotta carry the weight and I got a man here?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
If I gotta go out there and shake some butt to fix my car, then you don't need to be here.
Uh-oh.
I'm just like,
well, my question would be this. What if that man had fallen on hard times? He's not physically disabled. Things are just difficult right now. He's trying to get it in for whatever reason. He has some trouble, but this guy has been down with you. You know what I'm saying? Do you put him in the classification of a Pookie or a Ray Ray, or do you stick to what y'all said at the BC? See, when we in the beginning of relationships, we say all kind of clever stuff to each other.
Right.
Yeah, baby. If you got $5 and I got 5,000, we got 5,000 and $5 between us. Now I'm Pookie or Ray Ray because I'm leaking, right? Right? So now you don't put me in the Pookie category. And when I need my woman to be what Allah said she was. See, this ain't me saying this. You're right. We got to go back to the book. So let me take you there. So the book say you might help me. What you mean you bailing out? Helpmate? Oh, so you got an arbitrary helpmate clause. You can do it when you want to do it.
That's
you can be a helpmate when it's convenient for you. Now you got to go flat out.
But see, that's the difference. That's the difference right there. Your husband and your wife, you are helpmates to each other. You're not a helpmate to a Pookie and a Ray Ray.
See this. I just used their name. But anybody I'm with, I'm not Pookie or Ray Ray. You know what I'm saying? None of that. And I'm putting it down like I want it. See, because my mom always told me, boy, you better find a woman that's going to give you your last glass of water, that's going to wipe your tail if you can't, and make sure that she's willing to bury you when you die. If you can't come, look, I'm laying in the bathtub as a kid, and my mama said, boy, you better not never get a woman that ain't willing to do for you what I'ma do. So if you ain't willing to be what God said, holler. Don't get me.
I ain't mad at you.
Because
I want that last. Give me your last chicken wing love too.
I know, right?
Now I'm Pookie. Ain't that something?
I'm just saying all that you just said right there comes from the husband. Not you don't give a boyfriend or a Pookie and Ray Ray husband privileges.
So then don't lay down with him. Don't lay down with him because again, let's go back to the Bible. Let's go back to the blueprint. The blueprint say God say this. He say you married to him when you go in him. When you come into a woman, you married to him. So what you talking about?
Wait, they
didn't need nobody to pronounce it. God already pronounced
I missed that part. What part of the Bible was that in? I missed that.
Girl, you better read it then.
Yeah, I need to go back and do some reading then too.
Because when a man comes into a woman that's actually a bond marriage.
That was in chapter 1 and 2 of Regulations? I missed it.
Well, I'm a Muslim and I just read Quran and I read Bible though, but I can tell you it's there. It's in there.
I ain't seen the Bible.
Hold on, let me Google some stuff.
I ain't seen that. That gotta be in the book of Regulations, chapter 1 and 2.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Now, when we say that the man, like when we said when the woman has a man in there, and Queen, I want you to see if you can answer this question for me. Now, if a woman has a man in there that's not making any money, right? And now this is what I want to know: if she has a man that's not making money, and as you say, Queen, he can definitely get a job. Now, let me ask this. Now, ladies, y'all can even call me for this. Would you have a problem with that man seeing other women to get paid to get money?
Oh, we got gigolo now.
Oh, I'm just saying, look, by any means necessary, you get the money so you can help put food on the table. I mean, I'm not saying that's something I would do, but I'm saying that some men might consider doing that.
Every man that did something strange for a little change every once in a while.
And so have some women.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, whatever. Look, just like you said, Queen, that daddy go on the stripper pole. Well, same thing with some of these men. Hey, men, if you can't find a job, hey, you got a lot of lonely women out there. You might go out there and make a little change.
Hey, go to labor ready.
Talk about with your woman first before you do it. That's all I'm saying. Talk to your woman first before you do it.
I'm just saying, I mean, but going back to what Mr. Britton said, I mean, if you had a man that was down for you, he took care of the bills, like y'all rode like y'all like four wheels on a vehicle, y'all kept it tight like some brakes. I mean, then by all means, to me, still they need to be married for number one. If he's down for her that much, he need to be married for that part, because I'm all for it. If my man / husband was the provider and he took care of the house and he paid the bills and he took care of me and my children, and he fall on hard times, as a husband and a wife, you are supposed to be like, okay, he fall, you pick him up, you pick up his slack.
I agree. Yeah, you're supposed to. I agree.
Right. But as for a Pookie and Ray Ray, yeah, right. Labor ready to get up out of here.
I hear what you're saying.
Labor ready to get up out of here.
Uh-oh.
I hear music.
Me too.
So I guess that means we will be right back after these short, brief messages. See y'all in a minute, y'all.
We want to thank y'all for tuning in live with us. We do appreciate everyone that came in. Make sure you tune in next Friday as Grown Men Talking Incorporated comes back with the emotional affair. Please make sure you do set your notifications, because you don't want to miss out on this conversation. And also make sure you subscribe. There's also the Dwight's page as we constructing everything to convert over to his own, as he's the owner of the Grown Men Talking Incorporated. So you go on YouTube, put in Grown Men Talking Incorporated, and subscribe to his channel. So when everything get on and popping, they be all ready.
Now I'm back to dads.
Well, all righty. Well, we are back. I don't know. Is this Wi-Fi still Wi-Fi? Can y'all see and hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Oh, okay. So as far as when it comes to, I forgot the question I was about to ask that quick. I promise you, this Wi-Fi getting on my nerves that bad. I really was. I had a good one too.
It'll come back.
The question, it was somewhere along the lines is, would you get upset? Would you get upset? Oh, that's what it was. Would you get upset with your significant other if they were to help out the children, or the mother of their children, or the father of their children financially?
I wouldn't be upset if anything for the kids. If it's something for the kids, because like I said, I have children. I love children. My children are grown. But if it's something specifically for the kids, me personally as a man, I wouldn't have a problem with it. If say for instance, like you said, there's the reverse. If she did, she said, "But baby, I'm gonna give this. They need help." I'll be okay with it. Now it becomes like every day, like an every month thing. I'm like, well, what's going on? We already helped them like 2 or 3 times, and we taking care of another family. But other than that, I really wouldn't have a problem with it. To be honest with you.
So, is she single or she got a man?
That's the $1 million question. Yes, she does have a man.
Then no, I would have a problem with my man helping out his baby mama because she got a man. Now, if she was single, by all means, any real woman want their man to provide and make sure their child, is well and taken care of, regardless of what it is. But if she got a man, I'm like, hang that phone up.
But literally, you wasn't doing it for them. You was literally doing this for the kids. You're not helping them pay a bill or nothing like that. They need help with something with the kids.
Okay, then by all means, yeah, because if he's the dad, so yes, by all means, go help your child. whatever it is, but you better not help her, but you help that child.
Okay. No, I'm with you on. I'm with you on that because I would have been that one. Oh, you need my help with something? Well, if I help you with this, and you gonna help me with this.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, we both in the car. Come on, baby, we in the car together. We going to handle this together. Come on,
now
let's
that
go.
I can go with.
That ain't what I was saying. If you need my help with something, we gonna do a favor for a favor. You gonna earn this.
See, but you just said it was for the kids. You just said it's for the kids.
I got what you said. I got it now.
I'm saying if it wasn't for the kids, that's what that would be like. Kids ain't an issue.
No.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the kids, then no. You better not go start that car. Matter of fact, give me the keys.
No, that's all right. I got a spare set.
Guess what? I got a car too. Want me to be right behind you with this 4.5?
Oh man.
See, you that toxic baby mama.
No, I ain't. No, I'm not. I'm the baby mama everybody wants to have.
I know that's right.
You pay child support. I have a baby father. I've never had to call and ask him for nothing because one, he paid child support. So whatever it was, that money he sent me went on my child. Literally, I gave her the card because it's her money. Yes, I'm the one who never took my baby father back to court to say, hey, I need a raise in my child support. I never did that. I'm the baby mama that everybody wants to have because one, I have my own job. I made my own money. His job was to take care of her. My job was to take care of everything else.
All right. That's what's up.
Oh, now taking my this. I'm just up here playing devil's advocate because when it's all said and done, you better take care of your kids. I'm just up here making jokes, cracking jokes. Don't be coming for me. I'm just saying because I think and the reason why I have to laugh about it is because it kind of upsets me when I start thinking about how a lot of women use the children as they use them as bait. They use them as that financial, that financial thing. Like even with the Anthony guy, the guy that paid his baby mama $1 million for child support for the baby for life. And then she ran through the money. She didn't spend all that million on that baby. Then she ran through that million, and then she coming back talking about, oh, she needs some more child support, not realizing that she just paid off because literally I have done some studies and $1 million is way more than enough to take care of a child from birth to age 18.
For him, he said he didn't want nothing to do with that child, so he paid. That's why he paid. So you don't have to deal with her and the child. No, she did not spend all that money on that baby. She told you. She said she opened a business and it flopped. Yeah. So she was bold to tell you what she did with the money.
That's crazy.
But a lot of these females, they're not taught correctly. I can actually say that because I used to be one of these women. In my younger days, when I was young, dumb, and full of you know what, I was stupid. I did stupid stuff. I taught stupid stuff. I didn't know nobody because I wasn't taught correctly. So I used to be one of them bitter baby moms. Oh, you can't do this and you better not have my kid around no other woman because I did not have the wisdom that I had today. Had I had the wisdom I had then that I have today, I think I would have been a better person and I wouldn't have been that bitter person I was. Right. It took years of growth to get to where I'm at now. That's why I can speak how I speak now about the situation because I used to be that. But it's their mothers, which takes back again, you are taught from home. You have siblings and you see and you watch, so you think what's normal going on around you is actually going to be normal for you. Yeah, their mom did the same thing, so it was taught and seen at home. You learn at home, so we wasn't taught and raised correctly as women for us to be that way. If we had been raised and taught the correct way, it wouldn't be like this at all. We'd be like, okay, yeah, well, you by all means take the kid and take it on my feet. I handle him, but please take him. It will be more simple and more easier and a lot more smartness happening than what it is right now.
Okay, we
Yeah.
had on the last break, we had some technical difficulties, so we got everything taken care of. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and play the last break video so that y'all can see it. So watch this here.
So my baby mama called me the other day and she had asked to borrow $300 because she was short on the rent for next month. Anybody that knows me, I take care of my kids, I spend time with my kids, I pay my child support on time. So I told her I would think about it and I'll get back to her. I'll call her back. Anyways, before I even got a chance to call her back, her sister calls me and says, don't loan her the money, she's lying to you. She says the real reason why she wants the money is because she wants to bail her boyfriend out of jail so that they could be under the same roof for his birthday. So, I was thinking, you know what? Karma's going to bless me in the future anyway, so might as well do a good deed. And called her up and I was like, yeah, come get the money. So a couple hours later, I get a call from the county jail and I accept the charges and everything. And then it's my baby mama crying, screaming, and cussing on the phone. She said, why you give me counterfeit money? I said, hey, you wanted to be closer to your boyfriend, so I was just trying to help out.
Now that's something I would do. That's something I would do. I really would.
I had to laugh. He was team petty all day.
But at the same time, but see, that's what they could like. He said something about it in there. He said that's karma. You lied to me, trying to finesse me, so I'm gonna help you accomplish what you trying to accomplish for free.
Oh my Lord.
So Mr. Britton, Mr. Dwight, y'all telling me y'all wouldn't do something like that?
No, because two wrongs don't make it right. I mean, make it even, but it don't make it right. Now he got karma gonna be on him too, because he did it.
I don't see how that's gonna come back on him.
Okay, so because she asked to borrow money from him for whatever reason, and so he goes and gives her counterfeit money to do what she needs to do. That's not right.
But see, God had already sent him a blessing when the sister called him and told him what was really going on.
Right. So therefore,
when God give you a sign, you're supposed to pay attention, ain't you?
Yeah. Right. But that don't mean go and do wrong. He did wrong. He could have told her no by doing right. So he could have said no, but he did wrong and gave her counterfeit money. Karma gonna get him too.
But karma probably didn't get him because he just confessed that he gave her the money. I would never have confessed. I would say, what are you talking about? Because she remember he said she called him from jail, talking about why you giving that counterfeit money. I would say, what you talking about? What you talking about? Right. Bro? I ain't giving no money. What you talking about?
Yeah. Why you calling me from jail?
Right. That part. I don't know what you're talking about.
See what I'm saying?
I ain't confessing to nothing. I play dumb real quick. I don't know what money. I ain't give you no money. What you talking about? You ain't getting me locked up for no because I gave you counterfeit money. You down there locked up. I don't know what you're talking about.
I ain't give you no counterfeit money. What you talking about? How you spell that?
Mr. Brent, you still looking for that scripture?
No, I had found it. And then I lost it because I'm having trouble over here. But when I was holding it up, I was like, I got it. But what it said was, in all honesty, it did not word it the way I did. It said that it says that it's not the only criteria. So it is a criteria, but it's not the only one.
Right.
So, I will be truthful and say that when I read that, I was like, that's when I was trying to hold it up.
Yeah.
However, I will say this, the bottom line to all of that is, and let me go back to something you said, Queen, and I'm not attacking or nothing, but sometimes, we say things and we say what we're not, but we'll say things that show that we still have residue of some of that behavior. You know what I mean? And when you start dictating to a man as to what he does in the home, whether he's your husband, your man now or not, it's not about dictating to him. It's about you all coming together on the same level and discussing it. It's not like you better give me them keys, because that's not respecting the man and letting him lead and be the man. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, no, you ain't all man, because I got to do this. Because if you trusted me from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Trust me now. I agree with you on we can go together. I like that. As a matter of fact, brother should have said, come on, sweetie, and run over here with me. Because I've done that. You know what I'm saying? Come on and go over here with me. But my decision, you know what I'm saying, would have been based on prior conversation. Hey, baby, she leaking over there. This is what's happening. This is what I want to do. You good? Because you got to give and take, because that's no longer his money. It's you all's money. Just to say, hey, man, if he wasn't up your money, that's y'all's money.
True.
It don't get separated. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you on that.
That's what's happening. But as far as, that guy down his woman like that, giving her some counterfeit money, shit, yeah, she should have. That was funky. I don't endorse that at all. It was funny, but it was funky. I would never dictate to my husband. I'm not snitching on nobody. I'm not setting nobody up. What I'm gonna do that for now? Take the mama away from the babies, fool. You ain't even thinking. That's the same as when they go to court for child support and stuff. And some women, not the women on this panel, but some women be like, yeah, I get it silly, all of that. Wait a minute, hold on. What you want to lock me up for? I'm already struggling. I can't help you from there. I get state paid. Tighten the game, man. We do more damage with each other than necessary. And I get it. Willie Lynch, I get it. He did
but
that.
you gotta think though, Mr. B. A lot of people don't.
Because what's happening in today's society, if you look at it, here it is. Women are primarily the breadwinner. Women getting more money than me in corporate America.
With the internet.
So what we do? We tell them don't give her the money so I can feel like a man. I'm gonna feel like a man if you get $1 zillion and I got one. I'm still gonna be him.
Well.
Yeah, but you see, Mr. B, a lot of people don't have that. That common sense trait ain't so common no more though.
It's all about how you handle your household.
Because like I said, what I said, and I.
Period. I ain't heard nobody say that word.
But see, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say the solution to that is, if one time he gonna pay the rent, okay. If he feel that unconfident about it, then he go to the office with a money order.
Right.
And hand it over to the people themselves to make sure the money go exactly where it covers the roof over the kid's head.
I agree with that.
Don't give the money in her hand.
Yeah, he can pay the bills.
Right.
But what you got to pay? I said that earlier. What you got to pay? You got gas and electric. Okay, here. Let me go on and pay these for you. You be straight. That take all that out the game, and you done did your job.
But that's defeating the purpose of what she wants.
I don't
She wants you to put the money in her hand. She don't want you to go
I can't see my baby without no lights.
She wants you to put the money in her hand.
Homework.
And she don't want that bill paid because if she's not up to nothing, it shouldn't be no. It doesn't matter how he pay it. If he say office or give me the account number and I'll call and do it myself with my card, then now you got to think it's got to be some shifty stuff. If you don't want me to go pay the bill or you can't get an account number or I can't go in the office with you, then you
right.
Something.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's an automatic red flag. That's a red flag out the gate.
Yeah, it is. That's a big red flag.
Yeah,
you know that. You basically you telling me. Yeah, you telling me that you trying to finesse me. If I can't, you said you need this bill paid. All right, come on, let's go. I'll take you down there and I'll do it myself.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
no. I gotta do it. No. I know what you're trying to do.
Hear. Right. Because that's not 100% the case. They don't want you to go pay it, but they want it in their hand and have a fit. Well, why didn't you? I actually seen a video of the lady, a girl called her husband, her baby daddy, and said, "My kids are telling you come take us out to eat." So instead of him coming,
I couldn't even hear you.
I seen an episode on TikTok where a baby mama called her baby father and said, the kids is hungry. Come take us out to eat. What he did was he went to the grocery store and took the food to the house and dropped it off, and she cussed him out. Said, "Man, I ain't want this food. I want you to take us out to eat."
Wow.
You should say the kids was hungry, so he did what he's supposed to do. He went and bought food for a whole week and brought it to her. And she was like really mad about that. I was like, see, it be some shicey stuff going on with these women.
Yep. Sure do. Sure do. I agree with that.
But I'm gonna say this: when it come down to the lady, I agree with the guys when they come talking about if you got a guy there. Yeah, if you got a guy there, my thing is that he should be helping out. If he ain't able to help out, and there's a situation, then you need to get rid of him.
Right.
Because you shouldn't have to pay for something that he's sitting up there and having convenience in. Yeah, our kids are there, but at the same time, my kids go. This is just me. I'm not. If I got a dude in my house, and you gonna help me with some bills. If you can't help with the bills, I'm not going to my baby daddy to help for you to benefit off of. I wouldn't do it for him. You got that woman there, then she need to go to the food bank, or she need to go for a food bank type of system. But if you choose somebody to be in the household, y'all supposed to be partners right there. Then if you got a man there, and he should also be helping out with your child. If not, my thing is think about the kind of men that you choosing. Because it shouldn't be on our baby daddy. That baby daddy is to take care of his responsibility, not your responsibility, not his responsibility, but to his child with his child. That's his responsibility.
But Spicy, I look at it like this, Spicy. If I'm paying bills, I'm already get the cookie too.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
But and then I have respect for men that say, okay, my child is dead. That's my baby mom. You do have those men that say, well, at the end of the day, that's still my baby mom. I'm going to help her out. I ain't going to see her suffer, because if she suffer, my kids suffer.
That's right.
You do have men like that. But like I said, if she have a man there, because I've been put in a position to where I did have to let my kids go. My two oldest want to go get their dad for a momentarily time, but it was a domestic violence situation. But I had to put my emotions to the side and think what was best for my child.
Right.
Okay, well, I got a scenario for y'all then. Now, this is something I done been through, but I got a scenario for y'all. My ex and her baby daddy ran up a $1,700 light bill.
Oh, man.
Now, they ain't together no more, but she trying to get her apartment. Should I or should I have not helped her pay that bill?
You know what, Dad? I'm not going to lie. Now, that can go either way.
Who you asking?
That can go either way. I mean, if it was me, I'll pay half. I would help her pay half that bill. I ain't going to pay it all. I'll pay half of it for her. And she can pay the rest of the remaining whatever's left. Because her and her man made that bill, the one she was with. But I don't want my kids in the dark. The kids will come to stay with me. I help you pay half the bill, and you find the other half, and then when you get the other half paid off, then the kids come back home with you.
I agree with Dwight.
That's how that's gonna go.
I agree with Dwight.
Thank you, kindly.
Well, I guess I
Hey,
just must have been the
hey,
a-hole because I wasn't putting nothing on nothing.
hey,
Oh
I
no,
couldn't
no,
even
you
hear you,
know,
but
you know,
I wanted to comment. So you
don't
saying you helped her pay it?
What you say,
Hello?
Mr. B?
Are you asking if you should have helped her pay it or not?
Yeah,
She your woman
she was at the time.
at the time. Okay. So why not?
Mm-mm.
It's your
Because I
woman.
didn't.
Y'all is your if
Well,
your
okay,
relationship is built on, a mutual trust and understanding that y'all trying to work it out for each other. I mean, some stuff don't last forever. It's only for
okay,
that period of time. But I want
okay.
that
Well,
period of time to be quality. So
and it was. But
okay,
my whole rationality was, first of all, I don't like the dude. I don't like
okay,
him. Second of all, I wasn't even with you or nowhere near you when this occurred, and the circumstances that it occurred up under. I was mad at you for allowing it to happen.
Right. I feel you on that.
mm.
I feel you on that, Diggs. I feel you.
There's it's a
So
lot. It's a lot to be said for that position because what we I don't know, man. I just my
I,
thinking is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I done had situations where I done been strapped and been able to do, and I done had situations when I've been leaking like the Titanic. You know what I'm saying? And if my woman
yeah.
took that position about, hey, no, I can't. You know what I mean? You should come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't say that when I'm wrinkling the sheets with her. I don't, she don't, you know what I mean? It ain't a contingency there. She ain't saying she charging me for it or nothing. If I'm secure with who I am, you know what I'm saying, as a man, and hypothetically, let me create a scenario. So Spicy called me and be like, hey, baby dig, I need $400, like right now. Okay, I believe in her. Number one, if she can open her mouth and ask me that, it's because we have a foundation where I believe in her. You know what I'm saying? And more
Yeah,
than that,
but see, now that's the one thing though. See, that's the other part that I did fail to leave out. I
okay,
had
you didn't
gotten to
believe
a
in her.
point. No, I had got to a point where I felt like she was using me for my
Yeah,
money.
see, there you go. Okay, so let's talk about that. That's the real thing
Yeah,
there.
that's
You
I
feel
mean
like
that's
you was being
because
played. You
yeah,
know what I'm
because I
saying?
mean every time I turn around, you need 300 here, you need 200 here, you need 500 here. I'm like,
Okay.
so at what point does this give?
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't want to keep on enabling you
Yeah,
by
I
being
can.
your ATM.
Yeah, I understand that now. You know what I'm saying? Because it was some elements there that you had left out, and one of them was that she did some things to make you question the validity of her asking you, like, "Am I a sucker? You think I'm a sucker or something? You think you just gonna keep on playing me like I'm a slot machine? No, we ain't gonna do that." But if it's like, okay, baby, okay, hey, sweetie, all right, I get you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I don't want you out there leaking because if she my woman, then we ain't got to be married, but quite naturally, you know what I'm saying? I want the best for her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
I
I
get
would
that,
hope.
but see
Yeah.
that's
I mean,
my
I
thing though,
understand your
Mr. B.
situation now. It wasn't like that. Yours wasn't like that. So,
Yeah, but because I ain't got no problem helping nobody
yeah.
that genuinely needs the help. But if you constantly needing help, when are you going to help yourself?
Well, you know what,
How
Dan?
did
I'm
you,
gonna tell you,
can I
Dan.
ask this? Can I be devil's
Exactly.
advocate?
Go ahead.
What did you do to promote her self-help? You know what I'm saying? What was it that you did to promote her helping herself? What part did you play? Did
Oh,
you
okay,
show
well,
her
let
some
me
stuff?
see.
Did you teach her some stuff? Because you got to remember, we leaders. See, women looking for us to lead. We leaders. We naturally leaders. So when we in relationship, regardless to who got what, we got to remember that we the head of that ship. And a woman is gonna follow you where if you eat doo-doo sandwiches, your woman is gonna be a reflection of you, and she gonna eat them too. So if you instill in her, you know what I'm saying, that confidence to better herself and rise to another level, you will see that, and you'll feel more secure when she is in the position to say, well, okay, I need a little help. But you know she's working. You know she's doing her, she's trying to grow. So that's what I mean by that.
I help you put your resume together.
Okay.
Help you find help you look for jobs.
That's help.
Helped you go back to school because you was trying to get your CNA license.
That's help.
Yeah.
That's support.
To me.
What else can I do? But you don't. But you know when it was what it boiled down to was because she eventually broke it down and told me why she couldn't go and get a job, because if she wouldn't got a job, they was gonna cut her Section 8.
Boo.
They was gonna cut her. They was gonna take away her food stamps.
Who can't Ray?
They was gonna take away the Medicare for the kids.
Who can't Ray?
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to find us some other outlets, make some other stuff happen. We're gonna need organizations, you know what I'm saying, and make it happen. Because now you can't depend on the WIC. You know, when I was coming up, and my little girlfriend get pregnant, I she started talking about the WIC and all of that. And they had, like in Ohio, they had at the welfare department, they had general relief.
Yeah,
it's like they can go down and get some money, but the criteria was that they had to file child support on the guy. That's how most guys get in the position to pay rich. I'm gonna share something with y'all that I probably shouldn't even share on this because it's my business. I want to hear this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it 100 because I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? But dig this. I can remember being in a situation in child support where I was like almost 50,000 in the rear.
Ooh,
I'm just now getting down to under 2,000. Just now. I'm almost 70, and I'm just getting that baby down to under 2,000. When that lady called me, boy, I could have threw a party. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Watch out. But that didn't stop me from helping them anyway when I could, outside of that. But they were so geared. Society had them so geared to say, go down there and get on welfare and then file child support on dude. At one time they were sending them to jail, to prison for that mess.
They sure were. Still is.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, it took me about 5 years to get my driver's license back.
Man, listen, I ain't seen an income tax return in forever. Okay, so I don't, and I don't cry about it. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I was in a position where I was away on all expense paid vacation on the state, and and I couldn't do what I wanted to do, but they got their dough.
Yeah,
flat out. You know what I'm saying? So now I don't cry about it. I'm like, it was terrible to treat guys like that. I understand a different dynamic now, and by me working in the field, you know what I'm saying, I done advocated for a lot of guys. I done advocated for a lot of women, particularly those that have been drug dependent, you know what I'm saying? And they find themselves in this position. So, when I raise this arguments, believe me, y'all, I'm not attacking nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just drawing from my experience and what I've seen professionally and know to be a fact. Because I dealt with the court system a lot. And it's horrific what they do to us and what we allow them to do to us. You know what I'm saying? So
I just got a question to ask everybody. The Queen Dance of Britain.
All right, y'all.
I got a question. How y'all feel about this woman?
Y'all sure y'all glad to see me back?
Oh yeah, we good to see you back, Mr. Britton. But the thing is, this woman was asking, just like Dad was saying, this woman was asking for money constantly, and it wasn't even for the kids. It was buying her man Jordans. all these damn Jordans. She was asking this man. The man was already paying child support, and she kept saying it's for the kids, but it wasn't even for the kids. She was buying the boyfriend, as Queen would say, the Pookie and Ray Ray Jordans. Yeah, Michael Jordan shoes. Bought this boy like maybe
and PlayStation 5s and stuff.
Yeah. That was the money was going to buying that Pookie Ray Ray tennis shoes and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
It is crazy, but I'm gonna throw something at y'all real fast because Mr. Britton sitting up here crying about child support and just not catching up. But did anybody notice that our grandmamas and great grandmamas and great grandmamas before that, they didn't have child support because granddaddy went to work and took care of the whole household, whether it was his kid or not. He took care of the household like they were his kids. There was bills paid, all the kids in the house taken care of. So back then there was no such thing as child support. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, now child support happened because the men after that, all they want to do is lay down with the woman. So then when they create babies, they feel like they want to take care of them. So that's how you end up on child support, or the real men put themselves on child support because the baby mama was bitter.
Well, yeah.
Had these men actually took responsibility and took care of their kids, you wouldn't be on child support. You wouldn't be paying child support.
It's always not like that because I know now my first son. Now his mama, we talk, she was mad. I'm gonna take care of myself. I pay everything down the middle. The reason why she put me on child support is because she wanted me to be back with her. And
bitter.
I hope for that. That's
bitter.
Because I was not
bitter.
Yes, ma'am.
Bitter.
Yes. Straight up.
Anybody else want to take a stab at it? Yours is because she was bitter. She wanted you and you wouldn't go back, so she had made her bitter.
Well, hey. But I never complained. I pay that child support and then some.
Of course not, so, because real men gonna do what they need to do to take care of their children.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Right, but you mainly end up on child support because the woman is bitter.
Yeah. And Mr. Britton, I agree with you. Those rears can kill you. I'm telling you.
If men actually took care of their kids like great granddaddy, child support wouldn't even be here. Because for what? Your kids taken care of, the household taken care of, the bills paid. I'm talking about the grandmama who used to walk and you hear Sipper sliding across the floor and she be humming. Great grandmama, granddaddy back then, they was role models. They were people to be like. But as the generation got older, they would decide they want to be lazy, or they weren't raised right. Because that's when the broken homes, welfare came in because the homes started being broken. That's when we got the single mamas. So now that's where welfare came from. Well, if the daddy not gonna do it, we gonna pay them. We gonna give you food stamps and cash. Since we your kids, daddy not.
That came from the government breaking up the black homes in the first place. They did that purposely to get the fathers out the home. So that's like, that'd be like another topic. The government has a lot to do with that, breaking up those homes back in the day and saying that you can, they gave them Section 8 and gave them all this other stuff, but you couldn't have no man in the house. Even if a man was in the house helping you pay the bills and doing stuff, you still couldn't have had no man in the house. But that was designed to break up the black family in the first place. That's what that was all about. Yeah.
Right, I agree. 100%.
Yeah.
Well, I just had to throw that out there. I'm just saying.
I couldn't hear nothing y'all said.
Of course he wouldn't. Not on that situation. I'm joking with you, Mr. Britton.
Still bring up this topic because that's a topic that you see back then. Now, and it is kind of, as a man, you don't take care of your children. But as a man, I feel like I shouldn't have to take care of you and your man. I'm gonna take care of my babies, but it shouldn't be to take care of a man that's sitting on his ass at home, not doing nothing, nothing on the table. I mean, I'm gonna make sure my kids are fed, make sure they have what they need, but I shouldn't have to be taking care of your grown ass man that's live at the house but do nothing but sit there, drink 40s and sitting on his ass. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it.
I know that's right. So So with that being said,
ain't doing
in 2 minutes or less, everybody get they nutrition for the day, they nutritional facts for the day when it comes to these bitter baby mamas.
Who's going first?
I would say be aware of what you lay down with. There's a bunch of banana cream pies out here. Avoid them. And the cookies and Ray Rays.
I just want to say to all the good men out there that do take care of your kids, no matter what, you take care of your kids. Even though she might got a Pookie and Ray Ray sitting in her house, drinking all the milk, eating up all the food, using all the lights and water, still you take care of your kids, make sure your kids good. If you have to, if get to a certain point in your life where it's just too much to bear, then if you gotta take it to court to get your kids up out of there because you feel like they're not being taken care of responsibility, then do that. But by all means, you keep sending money so those kids can be fed. But if you have to, go get your kids, do what you gotta do. And ladies, I'm gonna tell y'all this: if you get a man, but just don't get a Pookie. But get you a real man that's gonna help you. Okay, that's all I got to say about that.
All right. And my thing with that is, I'll say this to y'all: when it like Mr. Dwight said, when it's all said and done, it's about the kids. When it's all said and done, you have to take care of your kids. Your kids did not ask to be here. You chose to lay down. You chose to have that few minutes, a few hours of pleasure. Now you got a lifetime of responsibility on your hands. And regardless if she want to be a banana cream pie or he want to be a banana cream pie, it's about them kids. They didn't ask to be here. Take care of them kids to the best that you can. That's my nutrition for the day. So with that being said, Spicy.
Mr. Boogie in this?
Mr. B?
Or Mr. B?
He's still there?
No, he's gone.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I thought I saw him wave. That's why I thought I saw him wave. So, but yeah, y'all. So I appreciate y'all coming through. And once again, I do apologize once again for my tardiness, but
that's all right.
I had to take the show on the road. I almost wasn't going to take this job because I had to do the podcast.
Oh, wow.
but I am here in Warren, Indiana.
Oh.
I wasn't going to let y'all down. I still got another leg of the journey to go. Got to go to Ohio City, Ohio.
Right. All right.
And
we want to give we're not gonna go into details, but if everybody will keep DJ Mac in prayers, he is at the hospital, so he sent a message that he's there. That's why he couldn't attend tonight. So everyone, just please lift him up in your prayers.
Okay. Much prayer and love. We'll be praying for you.
We'll do.
Much
my
love,
brother.
much love.
And make sure you tune in next Friday, as it'll be me, myself, Spicy Gray, and Dwight Robinson will be hosting the Emotional Affair. So make sure you tune in, set those notifications. You never know what we all got to say. Out, Glenn.
All right. You ain't lying about that. That's gonna be a good one. So
that's gonna be a real good one.
Yes, it is. So once again, thank everybody for tuning in. Thank everybody for being in the comments. We appreciate your feedback. Hey,
his Wi-Fi.
Uh-oh.
So y'all have a great evening and enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there and much love.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.